AliExpress is mostly junk. We know it, the internet knows it, and if you've ever ordered anything from there, you definitely know it. But I dug through all that junk and found 9 items that are actually worth buying, and they're all under $40. There's actually only one that's like, I've purchased all these items myself. I've held them, I've used them, they all work exactly as they should. Together, all of these cost around $100, and one of them replaced a $300 part on one of my bikes. And if you think that's impressive, just wait till I show you the cheapest thing that I found. It's a whopping $2.27 and completely worth it. Brand name alloy head unit mounts can run upwards of $50 to $70. But this one, solid alloy, hinged 1-bolt bar locking mechanism, adjustable faceplate for different head units, and this one, $6.50. What the hell? Would I prefer the drop set style? Sure. But for the price, I'll take the raised mount style without complaint. I did Greek the logo on this one because it's obnoxious, but I do that for big brands as well. These are the type of prices we're talking about, and we are just getting started. In a little bit, I'll share a piece of kit that will transform your bike instantly from baller to budget. No. Even with tubeless setups, flats are a part of cycling. And the lightest, strongest, most packable insurance policy for this is TPU tubes. But with brands like Pirelli charging up to $40 for one of these tubes, it's hard to justify the cost. But I found these TPU tubes on AliExpress for approximately $10 each. In fact, this one comes with 2 tubes, tire levers, and a patch kit for $12. They've got all sizes from 700 to 650, road, gravel, mountain, and they're small enough to leave in your kit until you'll eventually, hopefully, never have to need them. For all manner of cyclists, I highly suggest TPU tubes. Because when the plugs run out, what are you gonna do? You ever feel like you're the only one that actually gets cycling? Like, not as a sport, but more as a way of life? You're not alone. In fact, we're everywhere. Like Fight Club, with bikes. Fight Club? And with the help of the EBD Gear Shop, we can spot our people in the wild. It's like a secret handshake that only cyclists understand. Engage your core, visit the EBD Gear Shop, and be prepared for your new and better life. Because you never know when your next best riding companion will be standing next to you in line. Plastic bar end plugs pop out, get lost, and look cheap. The answer? Alloy, non-branded, bolt-in bar end plugs. These are what's gonna make your rig look finished. Most brand name alloy bolt-in bar ends will run you around $20 to $30 a set, but these, $7 for the set. In fact, I order an extra pair every time just so I have them for the next bike. A quick note about AliExpress before we go any further. Most of it is garbage. In fact, if it has a lot of moving parts, or if it breaks, it could put you in the ER. Frames, handlebars, wheels, just don't. But simple, timeless parts, that's where you can find the gold. Speaking of, these titanium parts that I found, it's probably safe to say that sub $5 bike parts would be a recipe for regret. Although the same could be said for spending $30 to $40 for a disposable piece on your bike. And what if we were able to accomplish the same functionality, comfort, and aesthetics of the premium stuff? As impossible as that sounds, that's exactly what this bar tape accomplishes. At only $5.30, it's just as quality as any of the premium stuff. And if you pair this with these bar ends, you might set a whole new standard for yourself. All right, you like good value, functional rigs, and no BS? Feel free to subscribe. I'll dig through the trash so you don't have to. If there's one material that's like diamonds for your bike, it's titanium. Even if it's just a little bit, you're probably gonna wanna go there. But for brand name titanium cages, $65 to $85, ouch. While these, on the other hand, are just as functional, just as light, just as timeless. Although, these are only $21 for the set. Toss these puppies on there and you're closing in on a pro build, minus the down payment. Now we're balling on a budget.
All right, now we're gonna talk about the most expensive thing on this list. But rest assured, this thing is still 90% of the price of the brand name version. And I've actually been riding one of these for the last 2 years, and I just wanted another one. So how's that for a testimonial?
Most brand name 3D printed saddles are $300 to $400. The knockoff one I got a couple years ago was $65. The irony is, this one that I just got is only $45. They're weatherproof, they're just as comfortable, and I'm curious about the weight. The real one is heavier than the fake one. What in the hell? I know a lot of you have gotten one of these based on the past video I did. So help out some of the other riders and drop your experience with it in the comments. It just kind of helps everybody out. Good, bad, ugly, whatever. Let her rip. Oh yes. All right, we've talked lightweight, we've talked comfort. Now I want to touch on the most affordable item on this list. At a whopping $2.27, I thought this thing was going to have a flat, dead sound to it. Turns out, it has sustain. Ever since I heard my buddy Caesar talk about these, I wanted one.
Yeah. One of my favorite features on the bike.
They hide in your bar end, they're always on the bike, they're super functional, it's out of the way, they're cool. And these are the things that I love about doing these videos, is finding these tiny upgrades that are worth every penny. And in this case, it's not even that many of them. Now, if you're skeptical about these 3D printed saddles that could actually save you nearly $300, just watch this video. I explain it all, and you can thank me later.